Sister Shalom, Kohala, how about Shem, Hamashiach, Malaki, how was shy. All praises to the Most High for another Sabbath prep day to get right so we can clean up our houses a little bit. You know, I gotta vacuum, I gotta put clothes away, I gotta wash the dishes. What else? I was gonna cook brunch. I ordered some stuff off of Instacart. I just started using Instacart last week. I like Instacart because you don't gotta go nowhere. You don't gotta take your kids with you. You just order it online and it comes to your house. So that's pretty much what I've been doing. Instacart. So I'm waiting for that to come, and I was like, I might as well just do this video because I want to do a video on like just the whole chapter of Proverbs 31, starting, you know, we're dealing with the woman. I wanted to do that, and I'll probably do it. I don't know if I want to do it every Sabbath prep day. I don't know. We'll see what the Most High put the Spirit on me to do. But anyway, y'all, I'm sitting here nursing this crazy baby. At this point, he's not even a baby. He's grown. He's a grown man. He's grown. He ate like 3 pieces of chicken the other day. Okay, so I'm about to go to a Proverbs. So we're going to start with Proverbs 31 and 10. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. And that's a good question. Who can find a virtuous woman? It's not many virtuous women, even in its truth. Virtuous is being righteous. Virtuous is keeping the commandments. It's having high moral standards. Really setting yourself up there. You know, like, look, I'm a princess. This is how I'm gonna carry myself. I'm gonna carry myself like the Titus 2 woman, like the Proverbs 31 woman. I'm gonna, you know, be a crown to my husband. I'm going to be a pillar of rest to my husband. That's really what a virtuous woman is. And not only to your husband, too, to your children. And also, and if you're not married, to your how about you outside. All right? If you understand what I was saying. And it says, the heart of her husband doth safely trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoil. So look, your husband should safely trust in you. Your husband should trust the fact that you're not going to go and tell his business to the whole congregation. He should trust in the fact that you're not going to try to bring him down, or trust in the fact that you're going to be his pillar of rest. He's going to trust in the fact that, you know, you're going to raise his children up righteously. He's going to trust you. He's going to trust some of the decisions that, you know, or the opinions that you might have, you know, being his rib, his support system too. So your husband's going to safely trust in the things that, you know, that you do. And that's pretty much what it means when your husband safely trusts in you. So like, yeah, I'm about to read it one more time. And she will do him good and not evil all the days of her life. So doing your husband good, pretty much just making sure that he's taken care of, not only physically but spiritually as well. Praying for your husband, praying over him. That's probably one of the most important things that you can really do for your husband, besides, you know, being his peace. Also, just praying for your husband, because a lot of the times brothers not going to try to, you know, they're the head of the household. They're not going to tell you everything that's wrong with them, or they're not going to tell you their worries and stuff, because they're literally holding it down for their household. So your husband's not going to tell you everything, but you just got to pray that the Most High put the Spirit on him to just continue to guide your family, to lead y'all. Yeah, to pretty much guide your family in righteousness. That the Most High don't take the Spirit off of your husband. That he don't give your husband itching ears or a reprobate mind to do anything that's not convenient for y'all family. That's pretty much a good way of doing good to your husband. You know, making sure your husband get off of work, making sure you got, you know, either his boxers, whatever type of underwear he like to wear, boxers, t-shirt, you know, his outfit ready with his towel, you know, something. Oh, you clapping now? Something cooked for him. You know, not really saying too much, just kind of being a silent and loving woman like the scripture says. And if you are a single sister, you know, this is just stuff to take notes on. And or let's say you're separated from your husband, it's notes to take on, because at the end of the day, if you're separated from your husband, you should be trying to, you know, make things work and reconcile with your husband, whether it be praying for him and fasting for your marriage. But you always want to just, you know, keep in mind of the things that, you know, you say to your husband. uplift him in the spirit. Like with me, I like writing letters. I think I told y'all this in a previous video. Like I like writing letters and either leaving note cards around, you tape it somewhere. Like those really help. Stuff like that. And, doing good, making sure his children getting raised. Boy, if you don't back up, his children getting raised up righteously, that they're fearing Yahweh Shemi Hawashai, that they know how to pray, that they're, eager to read. Because at the end of the day, like the scripture says, a wise woman brings an inheritance to her husband. And that's one of the inheritance that you can bring to your husband is through his children, making sure his children know the law, statutes, and commandments, making sure his children are going to be ready to die for Yahweh Shemi Hawashai. That's doing your husband good and not evil. What's some ways doing evil to your husband? Not listening. Cutting him off in the middle of his speech, trying to usurp authority over your husband. Y'all know I'm a little special. Pretty much try to be in charge of the household. What else? What's going off? Yeah, pretty much just not falling under the order and not doing the order. Yahweh Shai, man, woman, child, trying to just overthrow that order. That's really pretty much how you destroy your house. Like the scripture says, a wise woman builds her house, but a foolish woman will pluck it down with her hand. So you can pluck down your house like that by not wanting to be in order, not listening to your husband. Even if your husband, tells you to do something you might not like to, you like, look, this don't even make no sense. I'm not going to do it. No, you still kind of have to, you still have to do it. We still have to be obedient to our husbands and just try to really be a peace, to give them peace. We can kind of set the foundation, of the tone of the house. You can kind of, because it's like we're managers of the house, so you can kind of set the foundation of how, you want, like what mood your husband is in. So if you got, dinner going, like my husband, he be getting excited. He get in a good mood when we about to eat. He gets in a good mood when we about to eat, when the house is nice and tidy and stuff. So it's like you can kind of set the mood for your husband. It takes two, but you can kind of set the mood for your household and stuff. What else, y'all? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just a quick, short little video on just who can find a virtuous woman. That's something to meditate on. Are you virtuous? Look up the definition of being virtuous. Being virtuous is pretty much just being righteous. That Israelite woman that's keeping the laws and commandments is being that Titus 2 woman, is being that Proverbs 31 woman, taking all the scriptures that applies to being a righteous woman and actually, apply them to your life. And that's deep to be worth. Ooh, Rigby, you are shedding so much. My cat. He's over here shedding so much. Say hi, meow, meow, meow. He's a big baby. You big meow, meow, kitty, kitty. I don't know why I got these pets. It's a damn petting zoo over here. Look, and they're friends. The cat and the dog, they're friends. Rigby and Asher. But Asher be doing too much. You doing too much for my liking. But they be fighting. They be having their moments where they be fighting and stuff. They be play fighting. But, boy, if you don't stop doing that. Oh, and I also want to talk about, let me get the scripture right quick. Because I was meditating on this too. And it just kind of all, Asher, it all kind of falls into play. See, that's why I got a vacuum up here, because it just be, I didn't realize Rigby was shedding like that. And this is a good scripture for sisters to meditate on. It's Proverbs 15:1. A soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. So, when you're dealing with your husband and stuff, a soft answer turns away wrath. If your husband say, damn, it's all these damn dishes in the sink. I can't believe this, you just like, okay, I'm about to wash them. You could be, or you could be a nigga woman, and you could be like, well, I've been doing this, that, and the third all day, and you sit up here worried about the dishes, I gotta do this, and I gotta do that, and that just stirs up anger, instead of being like, okay, you know what, I apologize, I'm gonna wash the dishes, it's just been busy, stuff like that. Or let's say, you was real busy. You was at work and you just couldn't answer your phone. Your husband like, why wouldn't you answer the phone when I'm calling you? You could be a nigga woman, be like, nigga, I was at work busy all day long, and you sit up here questioning me. I gotta do this, that, and the third. You know, just like, okay, look, I'm sorry. I apologize. I was busy all day. You know, I love you. I meant to call you back. What do you want to do later on? What do you want for dinner? Something like that. You know, that's having a soft answer turning away wrath. Because once we start, you know, we could go on and on and on about scriptures about how to rule your tongue. Once, you know, Eve, once we get into it, we don't want to end. We don't want to end. It's a nonstop being clamorous. Now your husband just want to be like, look, I'm about to leave. I'm about to get something to eat. I'm about to leave you. You can deal with the kids or whatever you say. I'm about to step outside and I'm about to talk to the brothers. And, you know, your husband don't want to hear all of that. Even sometimes if they be in the wrong, they still don't want to hear all of that. And sometimes when people are wrong, you just got to be like, okay. Well, what I'm saying is that even if you feel like your husband is wrong, you know, sometimes you just got to be the bigger person and just be like, you know, okay, whatever. This is small. This is a small matter compared to the things that's about to come. You know, we're about to face a lot of tribulation and Jacob's trouble, you know, so we really got to be there, you know, that pillar of rest for our husbands. And like I was saying before, even if, you know, you and your husband, you know, might be going through stuff, you got to continue to pray for your husband, you know, because we really need those prayers and we really need to, you know, reconcile, you know, things in our marriage and make sure that pretty much just make sure that we, you know, on one accord somewhat, you know, before, not somewhat, but on one accord before all hell break loose. Because when all hell break loose, you never know what the Most High could do, you know, to your family, or not trying to scare y'all or nothing, but, you know, you never know what the Most High could do. You know, so you really got to just be thankful and appreciate, you know, your husband, you know, your children, and just, you know, pray for them and pray that the Most High keeps us together in these last days. But, that's pretty much it, y'all. I'm about to get my day started. Cause it's about to be the Sabbath. It's about to be the Sabbath, and I'm gonna take a nap. I'm gonna take a cat nap. It's like, let me stop playing. Don't you do that to me. Get out of here. Get out of here. Your little dirty butt. All right, y'all. Shalom. Love y'all. Hopefully this video helps. Don't mind my daughter's room. She tore her room completely apart. If you follow me on Instagram, you see that this used to be my son's room. And we painted it, decorated it. I spray painted her bed gold. She tore the thing down out the closet. Damn near broke the bed. Took half of the polka dots down. Drew on the wall, y'all. Kids, they don't deserve nothing nice. Nothing. Okay? But I'm about to deal with my animals, deal with my children, and cook brunch. Hopefully my Instacart gets here soon. But love y'all. Hopefully this video helped, because y'all know I'll be everywhere. I don't know what's going on. Say shalom. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. 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 Because it's about to be the seventh day. Because it's about to be the seventh day. Say shalom. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. All right, y'all. Let me get out the camera. Shalom, y'all.